First and foremost, welcome to the experience. I'm your host, Stephen the Dream, voice of the Carolinas, and this is This, That, and the Third interview series. We are live at the Power 104.4 FM studios. Want to give a huge shout out to Creative Eye Visuals, TZ LaFleur, TZ Da Vinci behind the scenes, behind the camera. We got a very special guest in the building today with me, man. My guy's been going crazy in the gas house. Not just in the gas house, but he's been taking his work outside of his city. Been in the Carolinas from north to south. I see him at every show I'm at just about damn near. Real heavy on the new Carolina wave, going crazy right now. I got my boy Breadwinner Syndicate Sosaa in the building. BWS Sosaa, what's good with you, my guy?
What's happening with you? What's happening? What's going on? Glad to finally be here.
I
with
know,
you,
man. It's been a
Yes,
little
sir.
time in the making. I first ran across you maybe been a couple months ago now, really.
Yeah, I think I first tapped in with you when you was doing what's there?
Skip line?
Skip line. Yeah, that's when I first tapped in. Then we started doing the venues on Wednesday.
Yup.
That's when I
And ever since then, bro, like it's been good to see your turn up because I tell everybody like it's really a matter of just tapping in and getting in a situation that fit with you and that's gonna make you go. And like since January 1, bro, you've been on go.
got to.
Go. I ain't been able to avoid seeing you. Let's just start off first and foremost. What's the BWS mean? I say, what you stand by behind that. It's part of your name, so let the people know.
So Breadwinner, everybody already know. No cap. They know I'm a hustler. I get my bread. Syndicate. I got a whole organization behind me. I mean, of course, a lot of people try to take the word syndicate and be negative with it, but essentially it's just a whole organization working behind me. Whether or not a lot of people see it on or off camera, like I'm working, got my team building, we working, like yeah, and everybody know me Sosaa since being since I was going to A&T, so
You was Sosaa at an early age.
at an early age.
Okay, so you from the gas house, right?
Born and raised.
Gastonia, North Carolina.
704.
What is that like growing up as a young jit in the gas house?
Man, growing up down there for me, it was just more so just hustling and looking flashy. Like a lot of everybody was on their own thing, but where I'm from, Bruffer Heights, like we just a whole bunch of get money niggas. Like we just get bread, we stay flashy, we show out, we show up for sure. Like that's how it is where I'm from.
So I've known a couple cats down there that do be flashy. Like tell me like what's something you grew up, was it like a person, was it an athlete? Cause a lot of times we see the street cats getting it, the ballers getting it, or maybe it was a rapper. Was it anybody you had to look at coming up where it was like, damn, I could do that too?
No cap. Like, it was two people, and it's crazy. I told my homeboy, like, he was like my homeboy, like this, not even that much older than me. But
Okay.
first off, my cousin T Ray, then like my homeboy B Phillips, like that nigga even when he was little, like I was like, man, this my motivation just to see somebody get it, just made me want to go get it. And then I just brought that back to my circle. My little brother passed that on to him, and we just made it all.
Okay, so were you an athlete? Were you?
I tried to
You
do
tried?
that.
Okay,
I ain't
okay.
even care. I did things for the wrong reasons. Like, all right, I did football, but I tore my rotator cuff. Didn't get the surgery for that. I did track, but I did that for the hoes mainly. Like, I was out there because I saw them tights, and I was up there doing. Man, I ain't. Yeah, you feel me? Like that's really all I was doing. I'm out there for them. So I always been like a ladies man. Like just. Literally again, like that's why that Sosaa just always stuck with me because again when I heard Sosaa, it's like, oh, what this nigga on this time?
Sosaa like the new Rico Suave.
You
know
feel
what I'm
me?
saying?
Yeah,
Like, that's the,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a. So let me ask you, were you like a Chief Keef fan too? Cause
That's
that's
really where it
Sosaa.
really started. That's because that's my dog. Like before anybody really even started listening to him, I was listening to him, and so when he blew, it just was like it wasn't even nothing new. So again, and then when I had the phase or when I had my locks, then for sure that's when I really turned up again. That's when I was at A&T. So again, that's when I really gained my name Sosaa because I was really turned when at the A.
So you had the look and everything going.
Man, it was crazy.
What'd you go to school for?
Criminal justice.
Criminal justice.
Yeah, ain't even cap. Cause again, being in Gastonia, I used to get harassed so much by the police down there. Like regardless if I was cutting up or not, like it was,
Couple of times they
you
might
feel
have.
me? Yeah, like I was wrong, but it's like the few times that I wasn't, like I'm talking about they pulled me out my car, put me under the car, like damn near my head under there. Scared my mama. My mama that drove all the way from Charlotte to Gastonia thinking that I'm in jail. Yeah, I'm telling you. So I really wanted to pursue that, come back to Gastonia. So if anything, I was gonna be like a defense attorney and put it on for my people. But like I guess
That's crazy how they can do that to you though, because a lot of times it drives us so much to hate those people, which I'm sure that put a lot into you to want to hate it, but also it's like, nah, I need to do something about this.
Facts, because I mean I ain't like that, because I was like, man, just because I look like this don't mean that you gotta do that.
And that's the only reason.
For sure, that's really all it is. The fear of how I look.
So knowing that, and this might be fast forwarding a little bit, but like in your music and in your approach to this game, like how do you approach it? Because you seem, just from the moves I see, man, you very calculated with a lot of what you do. It seems like it don't seem like you just doing shit just to be doing shit.
Had to learn.
So like, did that evolve? Like, is there a Sosa that we don't know that, or that people might know that now they see now? Like, dang, he really came a long way in terms of just.
Nah, facts. Like my music definitely came a long way too, because I dropped on my own first mixtape. I dropped that with DJ 630. I don't know if you heard of him.
630, of course.
Yeah. So again, that was the first one I tapped in with, and that was in 17. Again, that's when I was for sure tweaking. So my music evolved, and as you saw my music evolve, you definitely saw me evolve too. And I'll say the music that I definitely produce now is definitely more heartfelt. You definitely feel my struggle. You definitely hear the trap, but essentially it's I ain't 20. I ain't 20 no more. You feel me? I definitely done grown, but at the same time, you still gon'. I call my music bad music. When you hear my music, you definitely gonna hear like, okay, this nigga getting money for sure. You gonna hear it in his music, like regardless of what I'm talking about. You gonna hear that bad talk every time.
The first track I really heard, or the first one that I caught attention to, was the UPS track, and even like in the melody and the beat, like you said, like that's what I felt like. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like you was going to go get a bag, and take me back to like the first track you made, like when you was first really decided to do this music thing, when you got in the stew, or when you just said, all right, I'm gonna go pursue this. Was it early on? Was it something that like after college, like when you became Sosa, did you realize?
Right after I came back from A&T, I dropped a song called Alley Oop, and it was ain't go too crazy. I think I got like 2K streams on YouTube. Again, I was really bullshitting for real. I really didn't even take it serious for real at that time, but it was the fact I had made a song. I brought the whole hood out, brought West Side of Murder School out, brought them literally to Breathitt Heights. The whole hood had that shut down for a fact. But that was the first song I dropped in there, and I got a good response from it. And then after that, that's when I kind of just started rolling. But then, like, fast forward to now is when, well, I'll say not now, but 2019 is when I really started trying to turn it up for sure.
So what's the one thing you done learned that like you could go back and tell yourself, we 2 years removed from 2019 now.
For sure.
Is it something that you've experienced? Is it something that now you could maybe not even change, but you can now definitely go back and be like, I didn't understand this back then, or dang, if I knew what I knew now, I would have done that.
Man, heck yeah. I feel like if I would have knew the stuff that I knew now back in 2019, I would have told myself, sometimes taking the cash route is the best route.
Explain that a little bit more.
Like a lot of people from where I'm from, like, and I don't even like to get game away for free, because of the simple fact I paid to learn this, but it's the simple fact of, like, off top, if I don't know you and you want me to put you on a platform, you got to make it worth my investment, essentially. And like when I went down to All-Star Weekend, the biggest thing that I saw that really made me realize back in 2019, if I was doing this when I was doing my networking then, I was just walking up to DJs, asking to follow them. And I'm just cash apping them bread. They wasn't even expecting, I'm cash apping them bread, and they just started playing my music off the strength of that. Like, and so I would tell myself, hey, sometimes you got to pay to play, especially if they don't know you.
That's true.
For sure.
Because, a lot of it be, face cards will be on the line, and even in a position, somebody like myself is in, like, I want to know that, you working as hard as I'm working too. So you know,
sure.
if a person's out here and they see that you putting in that work, then ultimately a lot of times that investment in the front end get you that back end work that you looking for, that you want, that's
Facts.
coming off of nothing. So
Facts.
it's dope that you noticing that and acknowledging that. Let's get into the music a little bit, man. Like, take me into what you feel like your sound is, and do you feel like you got something to bring to the table that's different than everybody else, or do you feel like you got something that's just that and it's just better? Like, what
For
do you
sure.
bring?
I'm definitely working on still trying to separate myself more, because I'll say it's so hard nowadays with everybody damn wanting to be. I consider myself first. I consider myself like, again, I call it bad music, but at the same time, if I consider like how my style of music it would be, I would say it's more so of a melody. You get melody cadences with me. Like, I'm definitely going. I'm not just what you call it. Like, I'm not mumble rapping, but at the same time, like, you hear lyrics, but I'm definitely giving it to you in a melodic way. I always been able to sing in a sense. It's been like in the family or whatnot.
Okay.
But as far as like where I want to take my music, I'm definitely gonna keep going, being diverse with it. The music that so far that you heard, I know for a fact, like, ain't nobody heard. Like, I really got album material type songs, but it's because of the simple fact of how the industry is. So right now, you gotta put out that initial work first. I'm telling you, but once the world hear more and more of the whole tape of Heartbreak Sosa, which is out now right now, all y'all go grab that on all platforms. Once they hear that whole tape, like, they hear, it's like, okay, he really different from where I'm from. I'm totally different.
So you already can put your, stand yourself outside of your area, you feel like, because of your versatility in the music, but now it's really about the world, like you said.
Facts. I'm beyond my city now. I'm trying to go to the world.
So the name, BWS Sosa, but then we also got Fuck Sosa. We got Heartbreak Sosa. Is it all different personas? Is it all, you know what I'm saying? Just
Nah, that's more so like, you remember how Gucci was dropping like Wilt Chamberlain, stuff like that. Gucci Sosa.
Okay.
So Fuck Sosa essentially is for the simple fact of, again, like I say, everybody in Gaston, know me. Whether it's good or bad, a lot of people either say fuck Sosa, like in jokingly way, or they literally meant that shit. So it's kind of like a campaign in a sense. It's like, fuck Sosa. You gonna remember that?
I thought it was your name for a while.
Nah.
And I was like,
I remember you say, yeah. Nah, it's just fuck Sosa, because the simple fact of that's how they feel. That's how they gonna feel anyway. Especially when this really pop, they gonna say fuck Sosa for real, because they gonna feel like I changed, but it ain't I changed. It's just I really work for this, and I ain't really about to just let no niggas drag my coattail. You feel me? Like, I respect everybody that's down riding with me and everything, but I really see people for who they really is. The higher you get with this, the more you see people really show their true colors.
True. And you standing on it. You basically saying, y'all can say fuck Sosa, it ain't gonna stop.
You might as well say it now. You might as well say it now.
Because eventually,
You gonna really mean it. You really gonna mean fuck Sosa. So if you ain't follow me already, FCK Sosa 2 A's, SOSAA. Follow me now.
why the 2 A's? Is that just for
Because of the simple fact, yeah, definitely marketing. Because of the simple fact, everybody already, it's too many Sosas out here, and I definitely, before I even tried to do this whole music thing, I was like, man, I really don't want to go by Sosa, because there's so many Sosas out here. But I was like, I don't got no other name that nobody call me. So
make it authentic for you too.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta force it.
I really want. But it's like, at the same time, I want cap. Like, I really tried to do so many routes where I was trying to have a team. So it's like, before Sosa, I had like different letters in front of it, because of the simple fact of I was trying to be with a team. But it got to the point where, like you say, ain't nobody gonna invest in yourself, so you might as well do it and show them that you worth it.
100%.
So that's what I did. I just took off, branched off on my own, just did my own thing, came bread one.
This, that, and the third interview series. BWS Sosa is in the building. I'm up is out, going crazy right now.
Me and Carolina about to take that to a whole nother level.
DJ Carolina X, man, he's been somebody this year too that just jumped on the scene, and like, he's been a great addition to the New Carolina whole platform. But talk about that track, and then if you would just talk about your addition to New Carolina and what it's meant to you and what DJ B Easy's been in terms of like I said, get with a platform that can help you get out what you want, and he's somebody I've seen do it. Just talk about your situation with it.
For sure. How I linked up with Carolina and this I'm Up project definitely was unexpected. I met him through Easy at a showcase, which obviously, again, you work, you tap in, you meet people, you never know what's going to happen. But move on. I'm Up. We definitely gonna be pushing the video is coming real soon. Again,
video not even out, so we getting a sneak. See, I'm thinking, okay, I was like, shit. I thought when I typed it in, right, I ain't gonna lie to you, on the YouTube, and something popped.
Right.
And then when I scrolled, it went away.
Yeah.
So I was like,
that's just the
I might have caught a quick upload. Okay, the audio. Okay.
The audio. My videographer, he down right now. Shout out Millie Hayes, director Millie Hayes. He shoots all my audios, all my videos. If you didn't see Liddy, again, he done shot that. UPS, he shot that. Everything basically he didn't shot, but once he get better, that's really when we gonna drop this video. And I'm talking about, even if you can, man, listen, I'm trying what they ain't seen it. They ain't seen it. You got it.
It's crazy.
They ain't seen this one. It's gonna be too lit for them.
So linking up with him on the project, is it production more? Is it more him hosting? Is it more just a mix of just
Carolina?
Yeah, like are y'all gonna do? Is it gonna be a tape now, or are we gonna just do?
I mean, we ain't discussed, went that far, but we definitely got some. I'll say we definitely got a few tracks that's gonna be cooked up, and I'll definitely say again within his circle, I done definitely met a good bit of producers through his circle too. So I definitely feel like I'm gonna be linked up with him, especially now that he New Carolina. Again, being a part of New Carolina, like again, taking stuff, people take things for granted, but to have that, sometimes be able to have that stamp behind your name, literally can really enhance your career and take you some places that sometimes money can't. Like again, connections really can take you. Sometimes money can't get you.
Absolutely.
But again, tapping in would be easy. Once again, I had to show him how serious I was, because like you say, when your face card, when somebody really don't know you, he knew, like me and him, they had our crosswinds. We was going to the T, but he was always an upperclassman. So again, if your face card ain't that familiar, they ain't about to just, and Easy done had so many years in the game, he ain't about to just let you waste his time. So again, I showed him that I was serious, and they took me under his wing, and we just been going crazy ever since.
Man, Easy to tell you straight up, like he don't want to work with everybody.
Facts.
Like I done had a conversation with him, just been as somebody that's like I done watched do the thing, and as coming into it on my own with working with artists, he like, you can't let everybody get close to you, bro. And the ones that do, grab them tight and make sure that they, they realize I'm here for you and I'm with you, and have that relationship, but don't do it with everybody. So to know that he, has embraced you, he's pushing you, I know that means he sees something in it, and they can check the resume, him with the mixtapes,
right,
doing everything that he's doing with artists. So shout outs to him. Let's get into Liddy though.
For sure.
Liddy, the visual. We about to drop it for the people. Go ahead, introduce it for the people. Let them know what they about to see.
Right now, we about to turn up with Liddy right now. Again, shot by director Millie Hayes. Shout out the lovely Lola, excuse me. A couple other actors that was in there too. All love, man. Y'all tune in.
There it is, man. It's BWS Sosaa, Stephen the Dream. This, that, and the third interview series. We'll be right back.
Sheesh. I was tryna slide on me, little bitch. I ain't high, both sticks, you know what's up. Creek late night, them guys can't play both sides. What you gon' can't switch back up. Racing the barrel, the bitch, stride the mud, that's my business. Toasting it over the gang, slinging them cutters, straight out the trenches. Up to the us, get with me, they know I get litty, I pop out 50. I spin the block and I'm spinning the game. Crush her niggas, get it. Shawty her ass a 10, I'm jumping that water, you know I'm fishing. She yelling, don't put my extension. Toasting it over the gang, slinging them cutters, straight out the trench. trenches. I chase a bag of mo, stepping on white, you know when I pop out. Dripping, I'm set with the fashion, big racks I'm having, know when I show out. Blowing the smoke and the diamonds, my niggas freezing, my niggas trap out. Up at the buildings, know I can't trap out the stash out. Soon as I walk in, I'm stashing the racks up. Couple of bitches protecting the room. If a trade nigga, I'm up in the Draco. Know that my shooters come shooting the room. Knocking them down out that bitch off the backboard. Decking shots, bullet come rushing the room. Get hit with that boom, I swear it's no pressure. Start calling my phone, the price went up. Just came out of town, so you know that I'm taxing. When I'm sliding, I'm throwing them foes. They know where I'm from, they say that I'm acting. I'm chasing a bag of more, you know that I'm fresh. I'm stepping on white when I pop out. Dripping on set with the fashion, big racks I'm having. Popping my shit with the stick out. Get with me, they know I get litty, I pop out 50. I spin the block when I'm spinning the green. Crush her, nigga, let's get it. Shawty her ass a 10, I'm jumping that water, oh, I'm fishing. Beef from the back, I'm pulling the trash. She yelling, don't put my extension. Fuck to the us, get with me, they know I get litty, I pop out 50. Up to the us, get with me, they know I get litty, I pop out 50. I spin the block when I'm spinning the game. Crush her, nigga, let's get it.
Back in the building, this, that, and the third interview series. Steven the Dream, BWS Sosaa. I'm up. We just watched that video for Liddy though. What's been like your favorite thing in your career doing Sosaa? Like in terms of, is it hitting the show? Is it getting in the studio? Is it interacting with your fans? Like what's the one thing about this that makes you continue to do it and want to do it? What really drives you about the actual part of being an artist?
It's performing now. It's performing now. No cap, because I used to be so shy of a person, but now it's performing now.
I could feel that a little bit. Like maybe it was a shell you done had to break out of.
Listen, because I always just been I ain't used to the spotlight, so it was like again with so many questionnaires, like how you gonna be an artist if you don't even like to be in front of people. Right. Yeah. So it's like, man, I had to overcome that because it's like I want this. So it's like, man, listen, y'all can stare at me if you want to, just frown. I don't care. You about to hit a song. Let me turn up real quick. Turn up with me if you going. If not, listen. But I'm performing now. I love that. That's what keep me going.
So has it been a situation where you've been in front of maybe a few people and it's been like, or maybe it's been like dope, and it's been a situation where you've been in front of a lot of people and you've been like, oh shit, like I'm here, like this is what I was looking for. Like just give me both sides of the spectrum if you've experienced it both ways.
When I first did a show with Easy, no cap, I was like, that was when I was real shy. I had on shades and everything. And stage performance, I was trying to literally run across the whole stage, be back and forth, but I realized essentially it's like, yeah, like
boy blew himself
man,
up.
Listen, I was like, man, I can't do all that. So then I had to realize just find Just find you.
Yeah.
Like don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Perform your song. Have fun with it. If you have fun with this shit, essentially you definitely that's gonna keep. I feel like that keep you going too. Cause if don't overthink the simple fact, man. I don't care about this. I got that out my mind of caring really what people say or how they feel about the song. I definitely look forward to. I like now because I definitely get the vibe. I see people shaking their head. People and it feel good now that when I do my showcases, people know my words now too.
Oh yeah,
that's definitely what kept me. It's like they hear me so much now. Even after one, some dude he was like, "Man, I heard you on the radio coming up here," and I was like, "Again, shout out to Carolina once again doing that." It's like,
yes, sir.
I'm just tapping in. I'm trying to keep relevant. So again, regardless of what song I'm getting a nod. I'm getting that response that again is just keeping me going. I'm like, all right, bet it's worth it.
Outside of music, so what keep you motivated in life? Like, do you is it like do you have a big family? Is it like certain things that maybe you might have lost at a time and now you realizing that you have now? Like, just what keeps you going just in this, man? We lost a lot of people last year and a lot of shit changed. So just in life,
for sure. My family, definitely my family. I got 3 babies at home. So,
oh yeah,
man, I got 2 boys and a girl. So,
oh man,
yeah.
Oh man, she gonna be rough, ain't it?
Man, listen, yeah. My wife, she hold it down though. So
okay,
she be holding it down for me.
Do they know your music or are they
listen,
old enough to get into
it? I'll say my kids, my biggest fans. It's crazy. I'm talking about my little baby girl. She 1 year old. The little talking that she can do. She live for sure. Yeah, it tripped me out sometimes. I kind of do one of them where it's like, oh man. Like especially for Liddy, that one scene that's real graphic. Like they love it, but it's crazy. It's like ironic. It's like, why y'all like that? But yeah, they love my songs. They my fans.
Do you think it'll come a day when they become little A&Rs and they like, hey,
man, my
daddy, that ain't.
We working on a song for him right now.
Oh, he doing music.
Man, we working on a song with him right now.
What's gonna happen
to me with the song?
Oh, so he ready.
I feel like he really is because I'm talking about he did an acapella and everything. I was like, dang, I should have signed you up with the whole.
With the acapella,
nothing. I like, God, they would have loved it just off the strength. You came through.
True. Mm-hmm. I was gonna ask it. Do you think it'll come a time when they like, daddy, that ain't it? Like, cause the kids and the youth is like, they know, so like, they really can turn around and be like, hey, you might wanna, and ain't no telling, if you'll be rapping at the time still. But do you have a thought of like what you'll do in 15 years and 20 years, especially knowing, like you said, your kids are interested in music? Is that something that you have thought about, or is that just
most definitely? I was talking about this the other day, coincidentally. Like, essentially, whether this pop or not, like I'm gonna give it my all. But regardless, I gotta get a game to somebody. Why not give it to my kids and let them decide? Like, essentially, you can take this recording equipment I got, learn how to record people. You could take the knowledge that I've learned and find somebody and scout them.
Right.
I'm definitely gonna pass it on to them. Whether they choose to use it or not, that's them. But yeah, they definitely gonna get this game.
And you made the investment already, so it's like, why not be able, like, that's what it's about. It's not just about feeding you. Eventually, like you said, it might be to feed your family who's gonna feed everybody one day. So having that mindset and just knowing what so many kids that have sparked out of music, bro, that are parents of successful or kids of successful parents, that's done the music thing. I think that's dope, that you be willing to do that. So Sosaa, give me this, man. We got 3 people in the room, right? We got a producer. We got we have a producer. We have an artist in the rap game, and we have an artist in another genre. They all want to do a song with you. Who do you want them 3 people to be? You got a producer, any producer in the world, any rapper for a feature, and any other artist in any other genre besides rap. Do you know who those 3 people will be for you?
Most definitely, and hopefully this is.
We're speaking into existence right now.
You consider Post Malone outside of rap? Because I don't consider him a rapper. I do a song with Post Malone. One of the first people I do a song with
Post Malone and Sosaa.
That's crazy. Because again, you'll hear. That's really you gonna hear the artistic song, like the artistic side of me. Because I like to create. Like I look at music as like creation. I'm really making art. Like. When you looking at Pro Tools, my Pro Tools session, you see it. You feel me?
So you would jump maybe in kind of his lane, or would even he would have to come to to what you do, you think?
We wouldn't even have to come into each other's lane. We literally, it's just the simple fact that our worlds can collide and meet, like, and then get that nice blend, kind of like how Huncho and Cactus Jack did they tape.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
it's
true.
like he ain't really go to his lane, but it's like they both it blended so good with the auto tune and how he do his drip. Yeah. So
what about in rap?
In rap,
We can go like, you know, we can go new or old. We can go, you know what I'm saying, however you want to do it.
if we was to go rap, it'll definitely be, and this crazy.
It's a lot on. That's about to tell us what Sosa been listening to coming up, or what he be riding to.
And I don't even, and it's crazy because it's a simple fact of when it comes to rap, I don't even really listen to mainstream.
I understand
man,
that. I hear a lot of artists do that because you don't want to start sounding like, you know.
Facts. But then when I say this name, you gonna kind of be like, all right, damn. And it's respect, like for real. I fought with brother long way, J-Way Sosa.
Oh wow.
Bro, I want to do a song with him.
That's I'm saying that we could. J-Way. What's up with you, Sosa? How you doing?
Like I've been rocking with.
That would be dope though. I could definitely hear that. And wow. Yeah, that would be dope. I'm surprised that maybe that hasn't happened yet.
And the crazy thing, we didn't been within the same circle. Like I had a homeboy who actually, you know, reached out, paid him for a feature, whatnot. I just didn't happen to be in the studio that night.
Okay.
We been close, but not close enough for me to get in contact for sure. But that'd definitely be artists, hip hop wise. And then if we was to go producing, any producer in the game, what's my man? RP Vino. He produced produced Slugs.
Or Jetson.
Was Nico the one who did
I think
Slugs?
Nico did do Slugs, if I'm not
Man,
mistaken. Turn me up, don't turn me down.
Please cut the lights off.
R.I.P. Vino,
Boy.
man. Dang.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if it's one of the
Them space
boys for
Space
sure.
Boys.
I don't want to disrespect none of them. They all do their thing, but I'm pretty sure it's Nico if I'm not mistaken.
For
But
sure. He too hard.
yeah, man. That would be dope. That would be We'll do a fact check on it once again. We're giving a shout out to all the Space Boys.
sure, all the Space
No
Boys. Shout out to
disrespect to
y'all.
none of them, but they all know like.
Because I've been reaching out to them. I've been talking to them too. So again, it's charged to the head, not the heart. You know.
But they know Ace, you know what I'm saying, Jet, all them boys down there do their thing. So, dang, man. So all three of them, man, and that might be your next year, bro.
I'm telling you, that's
that
what
might
I'm
be
trying
within
to.
your next year.
2021 going into the next year to come. I'm telling you, y'all ain't done seeing my face. You gonna keep seeing my face.
Yeah.
You gonna keep seeing me at these shows. I'm gonna just keep putting it into their face until they tired of it, until they all start singing it. Either way, it's coming.
I feel it.
Heartbreak Sosa 2 on the way too. Trust me.
Okay. Part 2 on the way.
Part two is gonna be something foolish.
What I know, you know what I'm saying, the shows is something you enjoy. And just to wrap up, like with, you know, it seemed like the world opening up a little bit more. It seemed like we about to get out there. Is there something that you looking forward to getting back to, you know what I'm saying, just in terms of your daily life when this stuff is over with? Or are you like, you know what I'm saying, as a, like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been outside, right? I'm really a kind of recluse person. I'm waiting for some of these people to come back out here and take their little, you know what I'm saying, they spot back over in these places. But for now, I'm holding it down. But what would you like to see?
I'm hungry. I just want to keep, like, after they learn the name, I want them to keep seeing it. Like, to keep saying that he ain't about to let up. Like, no. Because, again, for the simple fact, I literally can provide any type of style or genre of type of music. I don't really have to be inside of hip-hop myself. I can, again, I definitely categorize myself as an artist because I don't just...
It ain't just that rap, it's more.
Sure.
There's more to it. Take them to one song if they want to hear something a little different though, off maybe the last tape.
If you want to hear something versatile from me off of Heartbreak Sosa, go to Seasons Change.
Okay.
That one and One Last More, Nothing Was the Same. I'm telling you, two great songs, underrated for sure. But for the people that it has touched, I've even had people reach out to me, like hit my DMs, telling me how they actually felt that song.
That's what's up. That's one of the greatest things about an artist, man. That contact with the fans, the contact with the people. Sosa, I hope this was an opportunity for more people to get to know you today. I'm glad we got a chance to talk and sit down. Let them know where they can find you one more time. Let them know the vitals that they need to follow.
For sure. Follow me on Instagram again at FCK Sosa, SOSAA. Follow me on Twitter at Breadwinner So with the number 1. Follow me on Facebook, Breadwinner Sosa. Again, Breadwinner Sosa. You follow me everywhere. Just follow me. All my music out is on Tidal, Apple, Spotify, you name it, Pandora. Heartbreak Sosa out right now, hosted by DJ Be Easy. I'm Up out right now, produced by Carolina X. Be on the lookout for the visuals. Again, shout out Stephen the Dream. Hey, pleasure to be here.
I appreciate you, man. Respectfully, it's fuck Sosa. You know what I'm saying? Follow my guy. Make sure y'all go check out his music, BWS Sosa. Once again, y'all can go check out this interview, more clips, more freestyles at This, That, and the Third interview series. Want to give a huge shout out to Power 104 for hosting the interview. Want to give a shout out to Creative Eye Visuals as well, behind the scenes, behind the camera. And make sure y'all give me a follow at Stephen the Dream. That's STEPHEN THA Dream. I am the voice of the Carolinas. This is This, That, and the Third interview series. We out.